Hey everyone, welcome back to Mr. Holland's Classroom, where today we are doing Chapter 9, Lesson 5 of my math for kindergarten. And we're going to be doing some more sorting today. But this time it's not by if they're alike or different, and it's not by their size, and it's not by if they live in the Arctic and oh, you don't remember that? That was in lesson 2. And it's not about the shape. It is about the count. We're sorting by count today. What does that mean? Well, it means that we're going to count and then we're going to sort. Let's check it out. All right, so before you do that, make sure that you start on page 565 in your volume 2 of your book. Let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to switch over. How do I classify objects? Well, let me show you. Okay, so how can you sort objects by the count? Well, the beekeeper is counting the bees. Count the bees, okay, and then circle the groups of bees to show how you've sorted. Okay, good. So let's get to it. You notice that there are plenty of bees on here, but some of them are in groups of 1, 2, 3, and some of them are groups of 1, 2, 3, 4. You can kind of tell if you look very closely. So I'm going to just look at how they're separated. So we got that and that and that. So we have these 5 different groups. So this group 1, 2, 3, it's got 3, so I'm going to circle it. This one has 1, 2, 3, 4, so I'm going to cross it off. This one has 1, 2, 3, so I'm going to circle it. This one has 1, 2, 3, so I'm going to circle it. This one has 1, 2, 3, 4, so I'm going to cross it off. It's a lot of work, but if you notice how I separated them first, and then I can count them instead of just going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, counting all 17 of them, and then going, there's no groups. I made the groups, and you could see them and their groups already. We'll check it out. I'll show you. Okay, so it's the same thing with these footballs. You see, we can obviously tell that there's a group right there and right there. So there's 4 groups of footballs. So it says draw a group of footballs to match one of the other groups. Drawing them? So let's do this group. So wait, there's a group of 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. All right, so this one's going to be 1, 2, 3. So I have X, 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 and I'll do circle and circle. So that I circle the groups that have 2 footballs, and then I X out the groups that have 3 footballs. See, this isn't so bad. You just have to be careful of where you're counting. Okay, so on this page, this is the first page of your book. And so take a look. I'm doing that, and I'm going to do that, and I'm going to do that. And actually, what I could do is I could also do a this and a this, and then I can also do a this. Wait a minute. Well, and a dish, and then I can do a this and a this and a this. Okay. So they're saying put these shapes on the plate. Now, like I've said before, a good cereal for this would actually be something like a Lucky Charms or Alphabets or something where you can see like different shapes. Or like if you have Lucky Charms and you have like the marshmallows, you could use those. Um, I, I mean, if you have different like coins, or even if you have buttons at home or something, find something that has different qualities of them. If you don't have ones, if you don't have the same like shapes of something, maybe it's colors, that kind of thing. But anyway, take a look what they want me to do. Sort these out by their count. So let's see. I have 1, 2, 3 triangles. So I'm going to put 3 over here. Okay. And then I have 1, 2, 3 squares. So I'm going to put 3 squares over here. And these circles have 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm actually going to move them over here. And they can be on this side. So see how I did that? You can do that however it works out for you at home. But let's take a look at what? Oh, this is kind of like the video at the beginning of our chapter where we had to recycle. But this time we're not recycling by the size, we're doing it by the count. So let's count, shall we? Okay, so there's groups of 1, 2, 3, 4 bottles, and it looks like they crossed off the ones that have 4. And this has 1, 2, 3, so I'm going to circle that one. This has 1, 2, 3, 4, so I'm going to cross that out. This one has 1, 2, 3, so I'm going to circle that one. So what do we do here? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, we cross it out. You betcha. This isn't so bad. It's just making sure that you're not counting 2 groups together. Because if I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, that wouldn't match any other group because I combined 2 groups together. You want to make sure you're counting the groups right. And if you need to separate them, then you can do that. Look, if I like separate it up, if I separate it like that and like that and like that, I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 groups, but only 3 of them have groups of 4 and 2 of them have groups of 3. See? Okay. And then it's the same thing with these juice boxes. Do you want me to split them up to show you? Okay. So there's a group there, there's a group there, there's a group there, there's a group there. So there's 5 groups. So it's the same thing. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's cross that off like the last one. 1, 2, 3. We'll circle that. 1, 2, 3. Circle that. 1, 2, 3. Circle that. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Cross it off. Is this hard? No, it's not hard. Now, this is exactly what we're going to be doing moving forward. So, with the light bulbs, that's what you're doing. With the water bottles, that's what you're doing. Okay? We're taking a look at counting the number and then making them up the same. So, if you have a group of 3, put all the 3s the same. If you have a group of 2, make all the 2s the same. That's what we're doing. Not about the shape, not about the color, not about the size, just how many. Okay? You can do this. I trust you. And then when we go back to our test and we see how good we are, uh, just wait. You'll know. It's going to be amazing. But next time, we'll do more. Okay? I'll see you later. Bye, everybody.